Hi, I'm so sorry if you've just found out that you've had a miscarriage. This video is talking about what a miscarriage is and perhaps some reasons about why they happen. Hi, I'm Vicki from Oh My Mama Body. I really love supporting you to understand what's going on with your body and all the symptoms that you're going through in pregnancy and what happens after we miscarry. If you're new to my channel, then thank you for coming here and watching my videos. And please support me by hitting the subscribe button because I post more informational videos every week. So what is a miscarriage? Well, unfortunately, a miscarriage only gets picked up later on. So we don't notice it happening to us. We won't get bleeding or cramping like you would with other types of miscarriages because the fetus is still attached to your placenta. And your placenta is still giving pregnancy hormones off. The pregnancy hormones are still working, and you might not have noticed anything different at all until, unfortunately, you had a scan and received the bad news that your baby wasn't growing anymore and didn't have a heartbeat anymore. Now, I know how shocking it is to have one of those scans. I lost 5 of my babies, unfortunately. And it's a tough journey to go on, so don't go through it alone, whatever you do. I'm here for you. I've got a Facebook support group for you to come and join called Healing After Miscarriage Group. So please do come along and have a look. And if you're not on Facebook, then just send me a message, come and look at my website and find out what other support I've got for you there to help you on your healing journey after miscarriage. The biggest question we have going around in our heads after we've miscarried is trying to understand what went wrong. Why did it happen and why has it happened to me? And these questions go on and on and on in our head because it is so difficult to understand. Some women get their fetus then tested and would get some answers back perhaps that way. And in other cases, not at all. It really depends on what kind of medical support you've got and if they decide it's okay to do that the first time. Others wait for a recurrent miscarriage. So I know it's really, really hard to be able to get the answers back that you really, really want to be able to hear. In many cases, a miscarriage happens because of chromosomal defects, abnormalities. Something hasn't passed together, with the sperm from the man and our egg, and they haven't been compatible, and our baby will have grown to a certain stage, and then something would have gone wrong as our baby's cells were doubling and doubling and doubling. So that's one of the reasons, but there could be so many other reasons behind it. Now, really best to ask your doctor at the beginning if you can have blood tests, and if you do need to go in for a dilation and curettage, a D&C procedure, because your miscarriage is not bleeding out of its own accord, so you need to go and get what happens on a D&C is that it gets scraped out. I know it's not nice to hear. I've got another video on that as well where I explain what happens during a D&C. So before you get any of those procedures, really ask if it's okay if you can get your baby tested for, anything that might be abnormal. And also, if you can and if you want to, then I really advise that you ask to have what's called the remains. I know it's not nice to talk about it that way, but ask to have your baby back afterwards, because many women don't get given that option. And I didn't get given that option. And I really regret that. So many women get that option and then get the ashes from their babies. I mean, it's up to you to sort all that out and if you want that. But later on, then you have an urn to put your baby in, or you can have an ornament there. I know it's a lot to think about right now at the moment when everything's happening, but for afterwards, it's something that so many women really appreciate to have. And if you have any questions around that, please do get in contact with me, because I know it's so much to think about when you're going through the whole shock of finding out that you've miscarried. So I'm always here for you. You can find all my social media details and my website details below. You need to go in the details section of this video, and there you'll find links to be able to contact me and to find out what kind of healing recommendations I've got available for you. Okay, now take really good care of yourself, and remember, please don't go through this alone. There are so many other women who understand and can help you as well. So do come and find out about where you can find that comfort and support when you need it the most, okay? Take care. Bye for now.